Hey there, time travelers. Welcome back to Back in American Time, your go-to channel for reliving the best of the past. Today, we're diving into a magical time when Saturday mornings were the highlight of every kid's week. Grab your favorite snack, settle in, and let's revisit the beloved children's shows from the 90s that still bring a smile to our faces. From animated classics to live-action hits, we're counting down the shows that defined our childhood. Section 1. Nickelodeon Classics. First up, we got to talk about the home of 90s kids' entertainment, Nickelodeon. You couldn't get through the decade without falling in love with at least one of their hit shows. Rugrats, the show that gave us a glimpse into the adventurous lives of toddlers. Tommy, Chucky, Angelica, and the gang made everyday life seem like an epic journey. Created by Arlene Klasky and Gabor Supo, this series aired in 1991 and ran for over a decade, even spawning movies. For many of us, the misadventures of these diaper-clad explorers were the perfect mix of comedy and heart. But that's not all. Nickelodeon brought us even more animated gold with Doug. Doug Funny, his journal, and his unrequited crush on Patty Mayonnaise gave us all the feels. Premiering in 1991, Doug stood out for its relatable take on growing up, friendship, and self-discovery. And let's not forget Hey Arnold. This football-headed kid was always teaching us important life lessons with his friends in the big city. The show mixed humor with touching moments that even hit adults right in the feels. Whether it was dealing with bullies like Helga or helping a friend in need, Hey Arnold had a little bit of everything. Section 2. The Cartoon Network boom. While Nickelodeon was making waves, Cartoon Network was busy creating its own 90s magic. Some of the most iconic cartoons of all time came out of this era. One of the most unforgettable shows from Cartoon Network was Dexter's Laboratory. Dexter, the boy genius with a secret lab, and his annoying sister Dee Dee gave us one hilarious moment after another. Who could forget the endless experiments gone wrong? This show was a perfect blend of science fiction and comedy. And who could forget the Powerpuff Girls? Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup were everyday little girls with superpowers. Created by Craig McCracken, this show wasn't just about action and fighting crime. It was about the bond between sisters. Plus, let's be honest, everyone had a favorite Powerpuff Girl. Another standout was Johnny Bravo. This overconfident, Elvis impersonating, muscle-bound goofball had us laughing every time he tried and failed at impressing the ladies. This show's slapstick comedy was unmatched. Section 3. Disney Channel Gems. Let's shift over to the Disney Channel, where some of the most heartwarming 90s shows lived. If you were into adventures and treasure hunts, DuckTales was the show for you. Following Scrooge McDuck and his nephews Huey, Dewey, and Louie, this series took us on daring journeys around the world. DuckTales wasn't just fun, it was legendary. Who didn't want to dive into a vault full of gold coins like Scrooge? Another Disney gem was Goof Troop, which focused on Goofy and his son Max. This father-son dynamic was both hilarious and touching, as Goofy tried to be a good parent in his own clumsy way. And we can't forget Tailspin. This show was about flying high with Baloo from the Jungle Book as a pilot for hire. It had action, comedy, and just the right amount of danger as Baloo and his crew navigated the skies. Section 4. The rise of live-action shows. Of course, the 90s wasn't just about animated shows. Live-action series made a huge splash, too. Clarissa Explains It All was one of the first shows to feature a strong, quirky female lead. Clarissa, played by Melissa Joan Hart, broke the fourth wall and spoke directly to the audience as she navigated her teen life, offering humor and life lessons along the way. Another live-action hit was Are You Afraid of the Dark? This horror anthology series kept kids on the edge of their seats, offering a perfect mix of suspense, thrills, and just enough scares to make you leave the light on at night. Thanks for tuning into Back in American Time. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell to stay updated on all things retro. Until next time, keep the nostalgia alive.